How does learning happen? In video log 1, I talked about how memories are created. And learning essentially consists of the memories of experiences, events, and information that are collected in by our senses and processed by our brains. Someone called memory the residue of thought, and I think that's a good description of memory. In terms of learning at school, to learn something new, we have to think about it hard. And thinking hard, in my view, should be front and centre of all activities designed to promote learning. If you're not thinking, you're not learning. And that's why lecturing, of course, is a very inefficient kind of learning, because the opportunity to be passive is too present. Most theories about how we learn are based on the notion of something called Constructivism. And Constructivism essentially consists of two key ideas. The first is that we as learners have to construct learning for ourselves in our heads. That's idea number one. Idea number two is that new learning sticks to what's already in there. It's a bit like building a wall. You lay one brick, you lay another brick and another brick next to it, and then you lay bricks on top and you stick them together, and pretty soon you have a wall. Constructivism is like that. The new sticks to what's already there. And this notion of learning sticking to what's already there, I think, was captured very well by a man called David Ausubel in 1968, when he said that the key job of a teacher is to find out what learners already know and then to teach them accordingly. Here's a question for you that will serve as an example of constructivism in action. What's the capital of Madagascar? Is it A, Freetown? Is it B, Maputo? Or is it C, Antananarivo? Make your choice. Freetown, Maputo, Antananarivo. The answer is Antananarivo. But here are the bricks in your head that information will stick to. First of all, you already know the word capital. It's a word with which you're familiar. Secondly, you know what a country is, and you've got a good idea that Madagascar is a country. So those are three key ideas that are already in your brain, that the name of the capital, Antananarivo, will stick to. That's prior learning. That's what David Ausubel was talking about. That's what constructivism is. But of course I know that you haven't had to think very hard in order to get that answer, Antananarivo, because I gave it to you. However, I did ask you the question. But to help you remember even better, what I want you to do now is to picture a map, and on that map the name of the country, Madagascar, written in big letters right across the map. And now I want you to picture an ant crawling slowly across the map of Madagascar. And that ant will help you remember the name of the capital of Madagascar, which is Antananarivo. Well done. That is constructivism in action.